Hi everyone, and this will be number 45. And we did last just finished the declare part, and we will go on to the defense part. And I have to admit, I'm a little afraid that this will go a little worse. So you can see that my average in the declare play was either 9.25, which I think would have been fair, or 8.75 if I follow the instructions completely accurately. Um, let's go on to section 2, defense. So I have no idea how hard these are. The declare play ones were pretty easy or like pretty textbook, you call them. But I also want to say that I think that it is true that many hands would fall under these categories. Like you just need to pay a little attention how many rounds of trump you draw and which suit you start first. And that will carry you or carry me a long way. Section 2 is defense. Yeah, let's try to read through quickly. So, number of headings: opening lead, defensive, discarding, general tactics. Opening lead is a very controversial subject. There are various systems, first and honor combination. I have plenty of. I have my own ideas. I have plenty of material to back up my theories, and intend to publish a book shortly that is totally devoted to this one subject. Okay. Defensive signaling, yes. And she'll be concentrating on what is to happen once the opening lead has been tabled and the dummy has been exposed. Commonly mishandled at the club level. It has been said many times that defense is the most difficult part, and it can be rightly demonstrated that declare has three clear-cut advantages. He can see exactly which cards are on his side. Yes, defense cannot. They can see 26 cards. They do not always know which cards are kicking which way. Yes. If the declarer is playing both the north and south hands, he can ensure that those two hands are playing the perfect cohesion. Mm. I, I would want to add that, on the other hand, when you have two people, like a good declarer, let's say a good defender and a bad defender, and sometimes a good defender can um, organize defense in such a way that their partner doesn't have any influence. On the other hand, once the bad declarer is declaring, then a good declarer cannot help them at all as dummy. So yeah, except there was this one case from Monaco, but that's not how bridge is supposed to be played. So yeah, anyway, as declarer is playing both the north and south hands, opening lead has to be made in relative darkness by West. Looking at just 13 cards. Declare can conduct his campaign looking at 26 cards throughout plus the opening lead. As far as most people are concerned, that's the beginning and end of it. Defense is more difficult. And yeah, there are arguments for the other side as well. It's pretty cool. Information available to the defenders may far exceed that available to declarer. Typically, if north-south reach the contract against opposition, contrast this to the position of the defender. By virtue of having bought the contract, South will have made at least one bid, and notably in these days of long and sophisticated auctions, will have given his opponents as well as partner a pretty good idea of his strength and distribution. Defenders have the ability to signal to each other, yes. Already clarified it. I consider it worthwhile to hold a long and sophisticated auction to ensure reaching the correct contract, and I am more than willing to pay the price. If it becomes clear that the deal belongs to the opponents, I very rarely enter the auction unless I think it likely that partner will be on lead and that this choice may be critical. There's a reasonable chance that the worthwhile sacrifice may be on, or I can take significant bidding space away from the opponents. I mean, okay, that's pretty obvious, right? I don't know about this. I think it's really helps us a lot. Just bidding and then raising it just annoys them way more than will give us it will give our distribution away. But this is just my idea. And yeah, I mean, successful match form player is not really me. So anyway. A number of new ideas have been suggested and adopted by recognized experts. These are best ignored. Obvious shift. That's something I never tried, but it would be interesting actually. But I think it's. I don't think anybody actually plays it anymore. I mean, I don't know how many top players actually did that, but mm, there's something to be said for having very rigid carding agreements because that way you're not gonna get into ethical issues like figuring out what your partner's card means from tempo, right? But okay, let's try to figure this out. Top class game. Let's open 2 clubs. Strong, yes. South ended up in 3 no trump, yes. West led the Queen of Diamonds. East encouraged. West has shifted to a club. Queen. And somehow West West Hand got cashed out, counted out. I don't know what to say. Yeah, this proper time. My partner needs to know how often to hold up a control, yeah, or to give her off. I know, but I mean those are the most obvious cases. But just sometimes you want to count out the hand. I don't know. I mean, I like count, but I mean I've heard from many players that defenders give count way too often and way too honestly. So I should probably listen to them. But for somebody like me who struggles with counting, I think it's just good practice at least. I don't know. Second example occurred at my local club. While I was writing this chapter, I was south. 1 spade, 3 spade, 4 spades. Queen of hearts. Decided to encourage. As far as I'm concerned, discouragement of a suit means partner, I cannot help you in that suit. It does not mean partner, please shift. Yeah, I mean, I agree. When and how to signal, yes. Again, that's for another book. In this one, I intend to concentrate on following areas: organizing roughs, communications, when to return partner suit and when to shift, when to take charge of proceeding or let partner do so, when to defend passively or take desperate measures, yes. We're going to put far greater emphasis on placing unseen cards and using the bidding and declare as early play as sources of information. Then we will analyze the prospective progress of play This will often involve much longer discussions than those in the declare sessions. We shall have 2 tests of 6 chapters each as before, and again there will be 4 problems per chapter. Problems will be divided equally between West and East. You will be expected to give a full analysis, yes. Okay. Count distribution around the table in the 4 suits. Count high card points around the table in the 4 suits. Count number of tricks available on top or easily establishable by declarer. The same by the defenders. The closer you get, the nearer you will be to perfect defending. For the time being, despite the fact that we are considering match points, I want you to concentrate on trying to defeat the contract, even at the expense of conceding an unnecessary overtrick. Yes. Okay. So I still will be kind of struggling. I'm not sure if I can do 3 chapters of these, but let's see, just for today, I'm gonna do 3 chapters and then we'll see later. Up or down? Okay. The Queen of Diamonds, partner encourages with the 7. The Southeast wins. He now leads the 10 of clubs. How do you defend? Okay, it looks like we have 4 tricks, right? One club, two diamonds, and a spade. And I can try to count some stuff out, but so suppose declarer has a stiff diamond, but then playing the ace of clubs doesn't hurt anyway, right? It's not, declarer has a bunch of entries and spades or whatever. There's no point in playing hearts, ace of clubs, and take a diamond. I'm not sure. Oh my god, I miscounted the tricks. Ugh, god, it's so bad. So bad. Okay, king, ace, diamond, 6, yes. Yeah, so we need to find partner with the king of hearts, which we know that partner has. So, but I'm just so dumb. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is impossible to score, but whatever. Let's just give ourselves 0. Yeah, of course. No, this is obvious, of course, but I miscounted the stupid tricks. Again, it's kind of because of the book format, because, I mean, by dint of the fact that it's a book, and I can't, I mean, at the table I would know how many tricks we took. It just, I would see the tricks in front of me, so I would know, and then somehow in the book you need to like take this extra step of paying attention to that, and of course in this case it's either 1 club trick or 2 club tricks, right? If you take the ace, then you give declare 2 club tricks. If you play low and declare has a stiff, then actually it's just 1 club trick, so you gain a trick by that. At the cost of a tempo, it's true, but yeah. Yeah, that's great. Great start. But at least I know it's not too hard. Yeah, some north show the balanced raise to at least three spades. West leaves the diamond six. Then we're playing low. How do you defend? It looks kind of obvious to play the nine. In case partner has king ten. Playing the nine costs only if declare has ace ten tight, right? Ace ten tight, I think, is the only case. Yeah, this with the six or the two, I'm not sure. It's a bit hard to see where they were getting the four tricks from, but we could get maybe two diamond tricks if I put in the nine and partner has king ten, third or fourth. So if declare has ace ten third, then it doesn't matter what I do. I mean, declare gets two tricks anyway, even if I play the queen. Sorry. I'm gonna put in the nine, and I don't know what else would I do, and I would put in the nine no matter what. But maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, fourth highs, but I mean you don't know. I mean, this rule of 11 is great on paper, but in practice people just use it randomly, and you just don't know. Like sometimes people lead third from three. You have no idea what partner led, so I don't like any of this. Anyway, yeah, king ten. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know what this is, but yeah, just take this. Okay, we're at nine, but unfortunately nine out of two. So just have to assume that everything is fourth best. Very nice, but I mean it's just not true. Even if you agreed fourth best, it's still gonna be hard to see. So maybe we can play Polish leads where it's always second and fourth, and then usually you can tell second from fourth, and then you just lead second from honor third as well. But I mean that's obviously kind of problematic if you have like queen 9-2 and you're gonna lead the nine. But yeah, maybe it's also fine. Just give up that trick for the sake of defensive clarity. I actually don't think that's a terrible idea, but yeah, okay, let's try to concentrate a bit more. We're in Slam. It's a pretty awful auction. Two no trump, three clubs, three spades, four clubs is a cubit for spades. Who? What? You're not supposed to cube it like that. Four clubs should show clubs and hearts, but okay. Hey, it worked for them. Okay, Wesley's the two of them in playing low. How do you defend? So that's a stiff. That's a stiff, and the question is, can we somehow get partner to switch to a heart? Well, that's, I mean, the thing is, if we can get there often, it means that partner somehow gets in spades, right? So then, so in that case, we're gonna get two tricks anyway: the ace of hearts and whatever trump entry partner had. Let's try to count the points a bit. It's 8 in dummy. I have 7, 15. Let's give South 20. 35. Partner has 5 points. 5 points. 3 to 5. So declare as king 8. I'm tempted to just play it completely low, nothing else, and try to leave declare to their own devices. If I play the 10 or so, declare can take and what, not much. But I mean, if I play low and declare wants to punish me for it and plays the 8, then the clubs are blocked, so. Okay, so if partner has the queen 10 or so of spades, then we're beating this anyway. Queen, I have the 9, so the partner doesn't have the 9, but let's just say that partner has nothing in spades, right? So then South would have ace queen of spades. And what is the main danger? I mean, main danger could be that, I mean, clubs would be the danger, but how do you organize that? You don't have enough entries for that, right? So declare would need to draw trump. That you need 3 rounds for that, and then clubs are blocked. I wonder if there's something else I can do. So if I duck the club. Oh, is that the point? Like, if I duck the club, then declare needs 2 rounds to clear the suit. If I don't duck it, if I play like, let's say I play the queen, well, the 10, I guess that would make more sense. If I play the 10, declarer can take the king, draw rounds in 3 rounds, the draw trumps in 3 rounds, go to dummy with the 8, the 8 overtaking with the oh sorry, 8 to the ace, I then can just play clubs, and then I will play my club at some point, then declare a can off, and now the clubs are high. So I think that's the whole thing, is just I need to play low, and I don't think I need to plan out the entire defense here. Yeah, let's just do that. I think if declare plays a heart, I can safely just take the ace and play a diamond or whatever, or exit a heart. It doesn't matter too much, because declare will have drawn 3 rounds of trump by then, and then um, yeah, my partner's points will somehow come into play. Something in diamonds or hearts. I don't need to know this for sure. The main point is declare. Dummy will have only 1 trump left, and dummy will be dead, and basically declare needs to play everything from their hand. Okay, so low on trick 1, and then later just kind of see what's going on. Yeah. Okay, so actually it's not going that bad, except for problem 1, where I forgot to read the description of the problem, or I forgot to pay attention to the hand. One no trump, South natural game force. South showing at least second round control of hearts. Ah, 5 clubs you mean? Just showed the heart, I guess. Ace to the 3, the 2 and the queen, how do you continue? What? But what was 4 diamonds then? I guess they're telling us that South is, I don't know, some 7-4-1-1? Stiff diamond and stiff heart? Or are they telling us that 4 diamonds was showing a heart control? I don't think that's the case, right? It would be a bit too much. And the 3, the 2 and the queen. I mean, my first thought is, but I mean, I don't get the bidding. Can I give? I mean, my first thought would be to play a diamond, and then if the player has something like a low doubleton or something, or maybe low trebleton, and then the player may be a little scared of diamonds and would play on clubs, so it would he would play ace of diamonds and start playing the clubs from the top. And then we would get our ruff. But I just don't get this bidding. What was four diamonds then? Well, whatever. Okay, I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Just play a diamond, but I don't get the bidding. I have no idea, and I don't have a better idea anyway. Especially if the book tells me that South showed us second round control of hearts, I'm not gonna assume that they're lying. I mean, it's just weird, right? Okay, low diamond. Yeah. Ah, that's the thing. Ah, 741. Yeah, but I was actually saying that. Why am I not listening to myself? Uh, okay. I think I said low diamond. But yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna give myself 10. I'm sorry. Especially like with my what? Wanted to say current partner. I don't have a current partner, but we agreed that we all just lead according to our count. So just third and fifth during the hand, nothing to do with honors. Yeah. Okay, let's go on. First, I will take a little break. So let's go to chapter 14. Wait or rush. Mm, so this will be about taking the ace, I guess. We're in four hearts. Okay, interesting. Partner led the jack of diamonds. So partner showed us three spades. So in general principles, it seems to be right to duck. I wonder if there is anything smarter that we can do. 9 2 king. I am just looking at the suit in isolation so far, so maybe there is something smarter I can do. Um, Jack, yeah, I encouraged. Well, if I duck, then and declare has an issue coming back to their hand, I guess. Although let's say. Yeah, I mean, sorry, the other argument would be like, oh well, you don't want to let declare be in dummy, but like there is, first of all, the ace of hearts is an entry, and second of all, if I take my ace, then there's gonna be an entry anyway in spades. And what does declare want to do in dummy? Not too much. A club finesse is a little pointless, right? So you know we have okay. So ideally we would want partner to get in and to play a diamond just in case declare has 3. Well, from here, yeah, from 3 you can play. Actually, from 2 declare would often play the queen. In case it's from king jack 10, it's maybe not so common to lead it, but it's still a valid lead. Uh, okay, we need 2 more tricks. And it could be 1 heart, although heart, what can partner have? King, queen tight? That's the only legitimate way of getting a trump trick. And otherwise it could be queen doubleton and somehow declare misguesses. That's okay, but we could get, so I think the most likely way of beating this contract is 2 diamonds, a spade and a club. If partner has the queen of clubs, I think if declare has ace queen of clubs, it's really not going anywhere. We're not beating anything. So maybe the point is to play ace of spades and then a low club, and then lead another low club when we get in. But then why not just wait 1 more round? I just don't see the need to take the ace. I can duck it 1 round. It doesn't matter. I duck it 1 round. Declare comes back. Let's say declare has all the hearts. Low heart, another spade. Now I take. I play a club. And now declare is out of entries. The declare doesn't have enough entries. Yeah, to do the stuff in spades. Yeah, I think I just duck and then it was really just a very simple problem. Yeah, queen of clubs, exactly. Yeah, it's pretty easy, but I mean, at the table I would duck smoothly and I wouldn't have time to think of all this stuff, so, yeah. Okay, let's go. 14.2. North negative double. 12 to 14 with the spade stop. I led the ace with a 3, 2, and 8. How do you continue? I think it's one of those cases where if I'm wrong about which ace my partner has, then I should be wrong about. So let's try to count the tricks, but I think it's gonna be that one. Let's say I switch to a club. And Declare can take the ace, and then Declare has 5 clubs, and we'll take like 3 hearts, and somehow we need to give him okay, so if Declare has both aces, then clearly there are 9 tricks, right? So Declare doesn't have both aces. If partner has both aces, I can switch to whichever one. Well, I mean, I don't think partner can have both aces, right? I have 12 plus 12 is 24. South has 12 again, and it's 36. So partner can have one ace. And that's already quite optimistic. But okay, let's. So if Declare has the ace of hearts, but not the ace of clubs. I mean, okay, so clearly, if somebody tells me which ace my partner has, if I figure out now somehow I could figure out, then I could just switch to that, and partner can lead one through, right? And then the contract is down. Great. Now, if I'm wrong about which ace partner has, then I'm pretty sure it's better to be wrong about the ace of hearts. So if I switch to a heart now, then Declare can take 4 hearts. How does it work? Yeah, then Declare can. So if I try to look for the ace of hearts, but I'm wrong, I play a club, a heart. Now Declare takes the ace, and it's still just. It's still just that's 4 tricks, and then. No, actually, if partner has an ace, then partner can get in at some point, right, and just lead through a spade. Yeah, I was looking for the wrong inference here. So if partner has an ace, then whatever I do, that will be fine, right? Okay. Because Declare cannot take 9 tricks outside of. Declare cannot take 9 tricks in clubs alone or hearts alone. That's pretty obvious, but it bears saying. I could switch to a diamond. If partner has a diamond king, then we take our 5 tricks. 3 spades, 2 diamonds. If partner doesn't have the diamond king, then I think we're just screwed. But like partner needs to have something. It could be queen jack of. I mean, it could be just the queen of diamonds, for example. But then that's the way it is. But I think this will be the solution. We can't really give up too much here. I mean, we're not gonna give up too many tricks. I think low diamond must be it. Since, yeah, if partner has an ace, then at some point partner will get in. Well, the only question is, let's say I play a diamond, I'm wrong, and now declare starts to play diamonds. Could declare take 5 clubs and 4 diamonds? The answer is no, and anyway, then I will just see which ace partner. No, I mean, South opened 1 club, so I don't know what they open from 4-4, but the most they can take is 5 clubs and 3 diamonds. Yeah, and then I can just switch to whatever, and partner will get in when there is. Yeah, I think that's the solution. Low diamond should be it. Yes. Match wins is a little more debatable. Yes. Yeah, so yeah, you do give up a trick. That was how I was trying to say it, but I'm a little confused these days. Okay, let's go back. 14.3. From 2 hearts, I doubled for the lead. And Sal showed 4 trumps and a minimum for his range. Okay. And partner discarded the diamond 2 in the third. Let's try to count points because it's actually not too hard. We have 11. Dummy has 12, that's 23, and then partner can have 2. Yeah, something like that. And I think I'm pretty sure, I'm 99% sure the answer is to play another heart. Because, yeah, South has the ace of clubs, so the diamond can go on it. Partner has the queen of diamonds. And the queen of spades could help if partner has queen 10 tight. I think that's the only case. But maybe I'm wrong. Or it's just, we've seen it in the other book as well, where this partner can rough in and promote the trump for us. Yeah, just play another heart. Queen 8. I can. Yeah. I mean, it's the thing is also like you don't need to know exactly what partner needs to have. It's just. But what? How can ace jack doubleton? But then we're not getting a diamond trick, right? I mean, how are we getting a diamond trick then if declare has ace jack doubleton? Ah, you mean the declarer will play a low diamond and play the jack? I mean. Yeah. Okay, so at least my worries have been, how do you say it? Assuaged? Is that a word? Assuaged? Is some weird French loanword? Yeah, look at that. Is this French? No. Assuage. No. Apaiser. There's no way it's not coming from French, but yeah, whatever. Assuage. So my worries have been assuaged that these problems are not that hard. So I just need to pay a little attention. But these are a little bit too bookish, like a little too obvious. The theme is a little too obvious. But hey, everything helps. So top three diamonds, all following. One spade, two hearts, two spade, four spades. And they're gonna tell me that the king of clubs is not the correct card. Okay, so we know from the bidding pretty much that partner can have zero. I mean, in fact, it almost feels like partner must have less than zero because I'm so strong. Yeah, two hearts is ridiculous, but maybe they don't play it as non-forcing. Maybe they play it as forcing one round. So they're telling us that Declare will find the heart queen anyway and can just draw trumps, set up hearts, and pitch their clubs, right? So it would be, roughly speaking, five spades, the ace of clubs is six, and four hearts, more or less. And that's why the king of clubs doesn't help, because if left to their own devices, Declare will manage to set up hearts, and then maybe I need to play another diamond, so that dummy needs to ruff, and then the entries are mangled up for setting up hearts. I think maybe that's the point. I wonder if South has six, but I think maybe I mean that's also a good reason why Declare would open one spade. So I think South did show six here. I mean, at least let's just assume that South did show that. So partner could have maybe Jack third of spades, but I'm not gonna not switch to the king of clubs unless I find really a completely convincing reason. So let's say Declare has is a kind of preliminary count: ace sixth of spades, king doubleton, three low, ace doubleton, right? Okay. Now what can I do to hurt declarer? And let's say I play the king of clubs without thinking. I just do king of clubs, low low ace. King. King of hearts, heart finesse. Now plays a heart. Let's say partner doesn't rough in, heart roughed, and now draw 3 rounds of trump ending in dummy, and now hearts are set up. Okay. Now let's say partner does rough in. It doesn't matter because then trumps can be drawn in 2 rounds only. Okay, so we got that. So this is what happens if I exit with a king of clubs. If I exit with a diamond, clearly declarer doesn't want to rough in dummy, will rough in hand. Let's say pitch club. So diamond 8, right? Club pitch. Partner. Pretty sure partner is not supposed to rough in ever because it's the 3rd round of trump is very important. Club pitch, partner doesn't rough in, declarer roughs. Now king jack of hearts. Heart. Or what's the point somehow that partner has jack 8 low and partner can rough in twice? Once in diamonds and once on hearts, but then it's just easier to draw trump, so I don't really. Let's say partner roughs in to this diamond trick, so diamond, club, now spade 8 or so. Declarer wins the ace. And now declarer could just draw 2 rounds of trump. Now the trumps are gone now, and now set up hearts. So okay, I think I'm done with this problem. I'm not gonna think too hardly. I think still the diamond offers more chance because the club is just kind of giving up. It's just giving up a tempo, and then maybe on diamond, maybe partner can figure out what to do. King is a singleton. Ah, I didn't even think of the singleton king. Trump. Oh yeah, no, that makes more sense. Yeah. That makes more sense. I didn't even, yeah. Yeah. That's pretty nice. I should have thought of this. Yeah. I just thought of this. I mean, mm, it's often okay to just use like a kind of a preliminary count and just to think of because often actually it doesn't really matter how many cards declarer has in which suit, because if you have more in one suit then you have less in the other and then you have more pitches, but in this case it mattered a lot. Yeah, it's the stiff king. Yeah, I was yeah, not sharp enough. I have no excuse. Okay, one more cup of coffee and one more chapter. How long is this? Already an hour. Yeah, I have to figure out what to do. Anyway, I mean, I could also just do like one chapter a day, but then it's a little too easy, I feel like. And I also, I'm not a big fan of this book. I mean, it's still kind of okay, but I feel like it's a little too bookish. On the other hand, I just got this wrong, so I should really keep quiet. Okay, one more cup of coffee and one more chapter. See you in a second. Okay, let's pay a little more attention. We are in 4 hearts. South responded 1 heart. Bit 2 no trump, whatever that means. And then to 10. 2 8 and ace. Low trump to the ace and another to the king. King and 2 more rounds all follow. Last winning diamond is played from dummy. Partner discarding the 4 and south the 5 of spades. How do you defend? So there's a bunch of spades missing somehow. But okay, so let's try to recap. Partner had 2 hearts and 3 diamonds. South has 4 hearts and 3 diamonds. And let's say just like a completely approximate first count, which got me in trouble last time. We could say that South is 3 4 3 3, and it would explain the 2 no trumpet. And that would mean that declarer has maybe something like ace queen low in trump. Wait, no. Ace king low it would be. Ace king low, king of hearts, king of diamonds. That would already mean maybe that let's say ace king low, king fourth, king third, 3 low, right? This would be one. I like the German word like constellation, like the one layout. Ace king low, king fourth, king third, 3 low. 3 low is the best case scenario, but even in that case we can only take 3 tricks, 1 heart and 2 clubs, so that's not gonna help. So partner encouraged, that really looks like we should play on spades, so that partner could still have king of spades, and then we might be able to take a spade, a heart and 2 clubs, partner having the queen of clubs. Yeah, that sounds right, I think. And then there are these questions like, should I switch to a low spade? Wait, but just a sec. Do we need to do this? Like, is it important at all? I don't see why. I mean, let's say, so declarer could have, no, declarer doesn't have the queen of spades. I mean, that would be And anyway, you wouldn't bid to no trump with ace king queen of spades, right? Ace king queen fourth. Then you would have done something else, and anyway, and declare wouldn't pitch that spade on the diamond. And anyway, what am I even saying? I'm not on lead yet. I didn't rough yet, so maybe that's the trick here. Don't rough, and declare will be a little bit kind of end played in dummy. And when I get in, I can play the jack of hearts, taking out two trumps at the same time. Don't rough. Yeah, I mean, I don't see the need to rough. But the need to rough would be in case I want to avoid being unplayed, but then I would unplay myself right away, so I don't really. So we reduce this to, and I mean I can just get off lead with a spade. It's perfectly safe, right? Partner has king queen fourth, but then why did partner discard two spades? Hmm. I don't get this spade suit. 10, 2, 8 ace. It could be, let's say partner has king, queen, 8, 4. I know, sorry, partner pitched one spade, but one spade is obviously fine. It really looks much more like partner doesn't have three spades. Partner has four, because you wouldn't really pitch that spade. It just looks weird, right? You would have enough clubs to spare, so I don't really. Okay, let's look at it that way then. So let's say we don't but if we don't take a spade trick, then the hand is over. We're just taking two clubs and a heart at most. So let's. But then where's the queen? Where's the queen of spades? The queen of spades hasn't been played yet. And I don't think South has ace queen. That's would be weird to win with the ace. So partner's the queen. Partner's the queen of spades. Am I going crazy, or this spade suit makes no sense? Is it? Okay, let's look at it another way, right? I still think it's more likely, yeah, that declare has 2 4 3 4, and then maybe I'm too close-minded here, and let's say declare has king fourth of clubs, right? With nothing, king 2 3 4 5. Then I can just wait until I get in with the ace of hearts. I will play the jack of hearts, sorry, ace of clubs. I play the jack of hearts, exit a spade, and now declare doesn't have enough roughs in dummy, right? So we will actually take 3 club tricks. Because declare can only rough one. Yeah, I think it's actually very easy. Just don't rough. I play a spade here, and then when I get in with the ace of clubs, I can play the jack of hearts in peace, and that's it. Yeah, because then I can draw some of dummy's trumps. Okay, pretty sure that's it. And apart the problem was, like, I think I had it the same in the previous video where I just assumed that I took my ace, and then I was thinking, like, what should I do after this? It's hopeless. And it was hopeless because I took the ace. The answer was yes, it's hopeless if you take the ace, so you shouldn't take it. And it's the same here. It's hopeless if I rough him with the jack, so I don't take it. I wait for the ace of clubs, take it there, exit a spade. Perfect. So pitch a spade here. That's the answer. Exactly. Yeah. 2 4 3 4. Yeah. I mean, I said king fourth. Of course, queen fourth is the same trick. Okay. Maybe I should aim for 8 out of 10 here. Because there's always gonna be a few deals where I just get the defense wrong, right? And that's just the way it is. Okay. South was weak in principle, but quite good within that range with this vulnerability. Jack queen. So partner doesn't have a doubleton. Played 5 and 7. Now I need to find another trick somehow. Spade looks kind of obvious, but maybe there is something with the diamond. Diamond over rough. So I can play a diamond now. And when I get in with the ace of hearts, I can play another diamond. And then if partner has... I don't quite know. Would it be jack? Jack doubleton or so, but it's a little unclear right now. Can I just do something else? Let's say I want to be completely passive and I just play ace of hearts and another. Now, does declare have enough tricks? 5 hearts, 2 aces is 7, plus 3 diamonds is 10. Okay, so that means that I really need to hurry up somehow. If I lead a spade, if I lead a spade and partner has the king, then I'm pretty sure it's fine, right? Unless declare has a low double tone, which declare could have a low double tone. Although then partner would have probably made a negative double, although it's... I have 13, dummy has 14, 27. South has about 10 or so. South could have about 10. And partner would have only 3, so no, it's not that simple. So it's king jack 6th of hearts, but then... But then it needs some extra, some outside card, right? So king of clubs or king of spades, and then presumably partner has the other king. But I think in clubs we would need the king queen of clubs, and partner would have led it. So I'm really tempted to just play that spade. I don't see how, like, what can I really do in diamonds? I can't really do any damage. Partner has 2 hearts. If it's king low, then we're making it, and if it's jack low, then... So, sorry, the issue is, let's say I play diamond, 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 right? So diamond now. Then declare will be in dummy, and we lead a low heart. And now if I want to do my magic in diamonds, I would need to rise with the ace of hearts and play a diamond, and that's like very committal, and I don't see how that works. Maybe the book will convince me. I don't know. I mean, the spade looks so obvious. I really just want to do it. I'm playing for a declare to have three spades, which is not impossible. It would be 3 6 2 2 or so. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to a spade. That's what I would do at the table, and I just don't see any future in hearts. Five trump tricks. Oh, it's not about the trumps at all. It's just that partner can ruff. Partner can just ruff. It's not about that at all. Oh, okay. Well, that's a 0. I found it but rejected it. But it's not about. It's just being passive and just arranging for 1 diamond to ruff. I even counted out with 10 tricks, and then basically the point is that declarer will have to use up a heart and the diamond trick at the same time, and then it will just be 9 tricks. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. I mean, I went through it, I saw it, but then I just got, I don't know, sidetracked by something. Okay, the queen. One spade, 1 on turn 4 spade. Queen of hearts, partners ace. I think it's 5 4 2 2. Wait, which card do you play? I mean, at the table I would play low, but It's almost always correct. I don't know if I can think of a good reason to play the ace. So Declare presumably has at least 7 spades. It's hard to count out the hand. Well, so I could argue for like ace of diamonds and the heart if partner has the king doubleton of spades, right? It kind of looks like that's what's going on. The declarer is trying to uh, go to dummy and take a finesse in spades. Otherwise, declarer would have just played the spades. And that's a pretty good reason. Ace of diamonds and the heart. I don't have very good information, but yeah, let's just do that. Ace of diamonds and the low heart, I guess. So that partner definitely needs to rough it. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so 10, 10 marks, but yeah, I should have cashed the ace of clubs. Okay, so I get 8 for this. Okay, last one for today. They're in slam. Ace of diamonds. Queen 3 and 4. I think it's this just looks like a super obvious. Just play another high diamond, and that way dummy is shortened, and my spades will guard clubs, kind of. I don't see what else to do, so that's what I will just cash another high diamond. Yeah. Okay, so 725, and yeah, it's not as hard as I thought, but I still got 3 zeros, so it's not not that great so far. But yeah, I can do better. Yeah, I'm gonna do better tomorrow, and I hope a little faster as well. Okay, see you tomorrow.